This is a tool I'm going to introduce you today. Okay, it's a powerful tool. It's going to allow you to shift your ways of being in a dynamite. It's going to allow you to get out of a rut in seconds. It's going to allow you to go from any breakdown to refocusing into a focus. So how many of you here lack focus sometimes? Half your day, quarter of your day, you're just fucking unfocused. Yeah, I get that. Unfocused costs you money and it costs you shit ton. And yes, somatic tracking, all these other tools are great to practice presence. But in the moment, we just need something to shift us from like this current reality to our desired reality, this reality to our desired reality. And there has been nothing more in my life that has allowed me and people that I work with, and I'm going to give you guys this tool to shift from a breakdown to a commitment and to a focus, a breakdown to a focus. I don't want to take this sales call, so I get to take this sales call. I don't want to do this till I get to do this, right? By realigning your internal operating system in 19 seconds, right? To what you actually truly want. What's your heart really want in that moment? Where are you at? Truth. What's happening on the inside? What do you want? Who must you be to get that? And then by when? Where are you at? What do you want? Who must you be? Bam. And where are you at means who am I being right now? Right? What's my current reality? What's happening in my internal world? What's my narratives? What's my mindset? What's my narrative I'm in right now? What's the story? What's the loop? Who am I being right now? What's the current reality? Well, fuck, I'm about to enter a sales call right now, and I don't want to. Right? My narratives, I don't want to get on the sales call. I want to fuck off. I want to masturbate. I want to scroll, whatever it is. That's the narrative, right? Then who am I being? Being distracted, right? Whatever it might be. And then what do I actually want? The most powerful question that I've ever asked myself is, what do I want? Most powerful question you ask a prospect is, what do you want? What do you want? Because they don't know what they want, so you give them permission by asking them the question. What do you want in this moment? What do I want in this moment? And then when you know you're clear what you want, you align the internal world. Who must I be? What way of being must I operate in? What's the narrative I must tell myself to get what I want? That's simple. And what's the committed action I'm committed to taking right now in this moment? In this moment, it could be so small. Put my shoes on. Show up to the prospect with the prospect present. Do the Savage Manifesto. Whatever it might be. And then by when? This also sounds a little bit like the Daily Declaration, doesn't it? Interesting. So the Daily Declaration was built off of this framework that I've been living for the last 7 years. I originally built this in 2018. I used to call this the refocus tool. So I was working with people in addiction. Actually, I just overcame addiction. And I remember like I had figured out how to focus myself and get back on track. I didn't even know what I was doing, but I just found a way to like refocus and align myself to what I wanted and then took an action. And I just started getting more results quicker. And I called it the refocus tool. And you guys remember when chatbots were like a big thing? I think it was in like 19, 20, 21. Like everything was a chatbot. And I remember I started working with some people in addiction, and I created this chatbot where you can talk to yourself. I still have it, where you would realign your focus in a moment using a chatbot. And then I realized is that we don't need a chatbot. We just need to. I get to just be the tool and teach them to be the tool. So then they're operating, they're at the grocery store. This is the current reality. This is what's showing up. This is what you want. This is now this is who I must I be in order to align to that. This is what I'm going to do. This is the Innershift tool. So I'm talking around this in circles. I'm giving you kind of like a lot of context, right? But this is the difference between you being happy and you being depressed. Because you're choosing it. This is the difference between you losing 50 pounds and losing no pounds. This tool is the difference between you making 50 sales this month and you making 20. This is the difference between you getting an incredible fucking workout where you feel so fulfilled, so joyful, so amazing afterwards, and you feeling like you just went half-assed, feel like shit. This tool is the tool. Let me give you an example with fitness. So I'm working out. I just go back to this one specific example. And I still use it when I need to, when I do CrossFit, right? So like in CrossFit, it's very hard. It's difficult. It can be difficult. That's the story I tell myself, right? So sometimes I get caught up in the identity of like, this is hard. I can't keep going. Like, was why I love being pushed, because it's like an opportunity every morning to break through my own limited barriers. It's the only reason I like those type of workouts. I frankly don't really like the workouts. I think they're just in the intensity. My body wants more recovery these days, but I feel benefit by still going less often, but to get that breakthrough. Often for seconds at a time, not often, once in a while, I find myself like I'm running and I hate running. I'm going to say that again. I hate running. That's the narrative. I'm sitting there running. I even did this morning. I didn't have to use the tool this morning. But I just remember one time I was running and I started noticing my narratives like, this sucks. Fuck, what the fuck? Like, I wish we can go slower. Like, I don't want to keep doing this. I want to walk. I'm going to slow down. Nobody's going to know if I walk. You see all that shit showing up? So who am I being is the what? Is the current reality. I'm in the narrative, and my way of being is like angry, frustrated. Like I am in the fucking identity. And guess what's suffering? My result in that moment, right? I'm trotting, I'm going slow, I'm breathing heavy, I'm exhausted. Like I'm not enjoying the moment. So my fruit is suffering. So then I ask myself the question, I'm running, what do I want? Well, I want to feel good. I want to feel happy. Not what do I don't want, what do I want? I want to get through this workout. At the end of the workout, feel like I fucking went all in and proud of myself. So in that moment, I made a decision to follow my desire, which is this is step number 3, is who must I be to get what I want? So I'm sitting here running, right? I must be happy. I must be fun. I must switch my energy to fun. And the mindset of this is easy. This gets to be easy. And this is all in a matter of 16 seconds, guys. Where am I at? Suffering. I don't want to do this. What do I want? I want to get to the end of the workout. And I want to be like, fuck, I fucking went all in and I'm proud of myself. Who I need to be? I need to be focused. Way of being a focus. I need to be disciplined. I need to be fun. I need to, the mindset of this gets to be easy. What am I committed to doing? Letting it be easy. Smiling. So I start smiling when I'm running. And became easy. And the rest of the workout was amazing. Because I shifted myself to realign my focus to what I wanted. This is the Innershift tool, right? 16 seconds. You guys with me? Okay. It's a life-saving relationship tool. You're sitting there with your spouse, you're being a little bit like you guys are in an argument, whatever, or you're about to start an argument. Who am I being? Right? I'm being right selfish. I'm being angry. What do I want? I want to be in relationship with my spouse. Right? I want to be in connection. Cool. What do I need to do? Say I love you and give her a hug. Boom. By when? Right now. 16 seconds. So this is the tool. So we've been doing embodied influence for on and off over the last 6 weeks, right? This is the tool to embed the system into your nervous system, your operating system, to refocus on a dime, an inner alignment on a dime. Okay. So I have a whole document on this. I'll pull it up in a second. What are you guys hearing? What are you getting? What's coming up? Just want to have a good conversation on this. So I've been waiting about 3 weeks to share this with y'all. We just haven't had it happen yet. So here we are. What's coming up? What's coming up? Let's talk.
Yeah, it definitely changes the energy. It definitely changes everything in life. Like just saying who I must be to get this done, to get this. Because yeah, the opposite is just creating so much friction, and you can't enjoy the process as much or at all. And this allows you to be like, no, I'm doing the thing. I'm alive, and like you said, what do I need to be to make this,
Ooh, yeah. Who do I need to be? Yeah.
or who I need? Yeah, who do I need to
Yeah.
be? Yeah, I love
Who-
it.
Yeah. Who must I be now to have that happen? The being drives the doing. The whole savage operating system is being embodiment. You guys know this. The being drives the doing. This is how we live it moment to moment is this Innershift tool. I used to use it like 19 times a day, right? Boom, shift, 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 realign, 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 right? Breakdown, breakthrough, breakdown, commitment, breakdown, commitment, but refocus. It works. Like now, because I am the tool, I operate this way all the time. So like I'm at a hotel here in Colorado, and like if I went downstairs to the maid or to the front desk and I noticed myself drifting, disconnected, boom, right? I'll just shift because I am the tool. Being, who am I being? What do I want? I want to connect. What do I be? What do I need to do? Speak. Hi. Now, boom. See, the tool is like a second. You go from like 20 days of being in a breakdown to 20 hours to 20 minutes to 20 seconds to 2 seconds. Okay. So what else is coming up for y'all? Just give me a different context to it.
So the frame is, who do I need to become now? Who do I need to become? Who do I need to become? Who do I need to step into?
Can I show you the visual now? Because now you got the analyzer minds are coming in. Show it to me. Show it to me. All right.
Think I
What's
resonate with
crazy
this
is
the most, Coach.
what's it? Say again, Daniel.
I think I resonate with
Yeah.
this the most versus the daily declaration, because to me, as
Okay.
far as the daily declaration is concerned, I feel like I'm still pretending, because there could be times where I'll say something in conversation, but then I don't act accordingly to what I am wanting to do or what's intended.
I see. So interesting. And I just want to make sure I heard you. So when you, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you declared in the past and then you didn't actually do the thing and then you felt a certain way. And it's so now you have a story in your mind. It could be wrong. It's like, I don't want to go back to that feeling. So I'm no longer going to do, at least for the moment, the daily declaration. I'd rather in the moment shift in the moment using this tool to redeclare in the moment and recommit in the moment. Is that what I'm hearing?
Spot on.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. 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 So I love that you brought this up. So the daily declaration now is going to be way more effective for you, Daniel, if you choose to do it. Because when you declare the reality, what you didn't have was a choice point every moment to use a tool to realign to the end of the day. But now you do. So it makes sense that by the end of the day, you're like, fuck, I went 8 hours and I didn't create this reality. Well, you didn't have a tool to support you in between to realign, recommit. So it makes so much sense.
Sure.
Totally makes sense. Yeah, what a perfect example. Thank you for sharing that. So what I would encourage you to do is declare and then use the tool to realign minute to minute to hour back to the declaration. This is how you accelerate your results faster. If you guys think about the whole operating system now, we've got the monthly mission, it's the big target. We've got the weekly fire, which is the focus, the debrief. Now we've got the daily declaration that lines to the weekly, the daily to the weekly. And now we got the minute to minute, like inner alignment for the daily. Do you see the whole operating system
Connects.
in real time? Is it all clicking now?
Absolutely.
Can't have one without the other, right? I know programs out there that just have like the 90-day targets or goals or 60 or 30 days. And they're so like just there's something missing. There's a lot missing, right? And then there's the weekly. And then there's missing components. And so this is now the minute to minute tool to just like, right? Like, oh, I'm shifting, right? Um, cool. So let me show you the tool in action. By the way, I want to share this with you. I have tried to change the tool. Like even in the last year, I'm like, how can it be better? And it just doesn't get better. It's the same tool. Like, how can I add this piece to it? Now, there are other tools, nervous system tools to reset. One thing I haven't taught, Tyler knows about the tool. One thing I haven't shared with you guys yet is a return to power tool. Because this does not work when you are in a deeper breakdown, when your nervous system is shot. And you are just like in a place where you're spiraled into a deep emotional trigger. This is not the tool to use. When your nervous system needs to be more regulated first, there's a tool called return to power, which I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to put in the war room assignments because it's available, right? And I just haven't shared it with you all yet. In that tool, there's a 10-minute audio that gets you back into regulation of your nervous system and return back to the king, return back into power. Okay. We could focus on that conversation another week. I'll give you guys access if you want to try it. We'll talk about it another time. I just want to make sure we focus on one tool, we use it, and everyone gets results from it. So just sharing when not to use it is when you're dysregulated or you're like in an emotional hurricane. So the inner shift, you guys know how I work. What's that, Daniel? Daniel? What were you saying?
I'm in a bit of an emotional hurricane, given that the walls are dropping down week by week.
I can be an emotional hurricane. Yeah, we all can in ways. It's all good. So I don't like to read, you guys know, but there's all the context here. You're realigning to your 2.0 self. That's what it is, in the nutshell. 30 seconds embodiment practice, right? You're rewiring to 2.0. That's what it is, right? I didn't even know 9 years ago that's what it was doing, or 4 years ago. And the more and more I get deeper in this work with you guys and other people I work with, the more I'm like, holy fucking shit. We're realigning to identity of 2.0 in the moment, right? That's what we're doing. Why use the tool? Okay, I'm just going to break this down. To break distraction patterns, shift your way of being. Because in the summer, you were like, how do I actually shift my way of being? How do I shift it? Who am I being? Who do I get to be? Who do I being? What do I want? Who do I get to be? What am I going to do? Who am I being? What do I want? Who do I get to be? What do I do? Okay, see how quick that is? I will go through it. I've got written down over here. Realign, reconnect with what matters in the moment, reclaim control, instant reset, acting with purpose, which is intention. So it's realigning intention. When to use it? I mean, you can use it, like I said, all the time. Something's not going your way. When you're checking your phone, your email repeatedly, when you're working for an hour, but you've accomplished nothing, jumping between tasks, mentally foggy. It could be with the prospect. You want to shift who you're being with the prospect in the moment. But maybe you lost a sale and you're in a little bit of rut. Use it right there and then. Refocus yourself. Realign yourself to the king in the moment, right? Realign to what you actually truly want and your heart wants in that moment. All right. Here's the process. I went through it. What are the facts? Where am I at? What do I want? Who must I be? What must I do? Where am I at? What do I want? Who must I be? What must I do now? So it's facts, focus, future, commitment. Facts, focus, future, commitment. Now I added this part because some of you may relate more to this, right? These words for me, it's where am I at? What do I want? Who must I be? What must I do? Right?
Can I
Now
try?
yeah. Let me break this down first, so you see the micro in here. So I broke it down before we hopped in, but situation. What's my current situation? Right? What's my state? Who am I being? What's the feeling? Right? That's the story. You may skip one or two of these and just be like, I lost a sale. I feel like shit. I'm being whatever. My story is this, right? What's my focus? What do I actually want? I want to feel this. This is important. For all of you, I want you to practice this the way it's designed. Because if you do it the way just did it initially, you're going to skip some crucial elements. Situation, state, feeling, story. What is the result I want? What do I want? What's the feeling I want to feel? We become victims of our feeling if we don't actually think we can choose our feeling. What do I want? I want to feel. Remember I said when I was working out in CrossFit, I want to feel at the end of the workout, I don't remember what I said, inspired or happy, right? So my action drives the feeling. The being drives the feeling from the doing. And then why? Why is it important to me? Right? So that's anchored subconsciously or consciously for all of you, anchoring consciously. Who must I be? What's the state I must to have that happen? Who must I be now? Right? Being lazy, I get to be in urgency. I'm being passive, I get to be in urgency. Right? I'm being scared, I get to be in abundance. I get to act from abundance. I'm being angry, I get to act from gratitude. What do I get to be grateful for? From turn the anger into gratitude. The story, what's the story I must tell myself to get there? Who must I be now? Right? Now is the magic word. What's the next step? What am I going to take? By when? This is it. There's a little blueprint. So let's practice this. All of us are going to practice this right now. Okay. Gabriel, you get to go first. Let me open this up. Go through all the prompts. All the prompts. Is there something you want to practice? You got something on mind that comes your way?
Yes, it was the thing that I was clearing about earlier.
Okay.
Yes. I was watching I was being distracted by watching YouTube, by watching trainings.
Let me
I was
coach you
not
through this. Can
Yeah,
I coach you through this? Yeah. Okay.
sure.
Where are you at? What's the facts? What's the situation in one sentence? Really quick. Really quick. What's the
I'm
situation? One
distracted. I'm not
sentence.
doing the work that is needed. I'm distracted. I'm
Okay.
not doing the
Who are
work
you
that is
who are
needed.
you being who are you being right now in that
Yes.
reality?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm being distracted. That's who
Distracted.
I'm
Okay.
being.
And what's
Yeah.
the emotion you're feeling? What's the core emotion you're feeling?
Mm, Shame. I'm feeling shame.
Okay. Thank you. And what's the story you're telling yourself right now in this reality?
Mm-hmm. I will do it later.
Clear. What do you actually want? What's the result you actually want? What do you really want beyond the
Mm-hmm.
situation?
I want to focus on task at hand, finish it, and get the result that I'm after.
Got it. What do you want to feel from that?
Mm-hmm. I want to feel accomplished and powerful.
Okay. Why is that important to you?
It is important because there's a lot of stake for my future and for my earnings.
Yeah. So who must you be to have that happen now? What must you embody? What beingness? What's the
Mm-hmm.
embodiness?
I need to embody being focused. Yes, I need to embody
Yeah.
to being focused.
Okay. Focus. So I hear you're going from distracted to focus. Yes.
From distracted to focus, yes.
Yeah. You see the shift?
Mm-hmm.
So now we're in a pit. This is the peak. This is the pit. This is the peak. This is
Mm-hmm.
limitation. This is possibility. This is disempowered. This is empowered. Y'all with me? Just give me different ways to say that. This is problem. This is possibility. Okay. What's the new
Mm-hmm.
narrative? What's the new narrative in order to get there for yourself? What must you tell yourself right now to get there?
I'm focused, I'm focused, I'm focused.
Yeah. What else? Are you focused on what? What's the narrative?
I'm focused on the task at hand. I'm focused on the thing
Yes.
that brings me results. That's
Yeah.
the
And knowing
story.
that reality, what must you do now? What must you do now?
Yes. I must close all of my tabs, open just one that I need to do, put on a timer, and
What's the
start
one
doing
thing?
it.
So simple. It's like boom, one thing done. It's just like it's a micro action.
Uh-huh.
Could be big, but
Put a
micro. Boom,
timer.
done.
Put a timer
Okay. By when? When are you gonna do that by?
right now.
Boom, done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put a
Poof.
timer right now.
Okay. Easy. How do you feel right now? We just went through that.
Yeah. Just as the practice says, I'm clear.
Yeah. Yeah. This could divorce couples. This could just get your shoes on to go to the fucking gym. It's like the tool can be as big as you want to be. To truth. This comes back to what, guys? Truth. This just gets you back into truth, which is the basis of this whole program, which is the system, which is the operating system, right? Tell the truth. It's the code.
Mm-hmm.
And the more we get away from truth is when we start to never be happy, never get the results we want. We start to live in a prison, or we start to go back into a prison because we're not actually living the truth moment to moment. Our truth, because we're lying. Our truth is I feel this, but I want to feel this. When you're not feeling and owning your truth, you are lying to yourself and you're lying to the world. I feel sad. I want to feel happy. Okay, cool. So clear. Amazing. Now, what do you need to do to feel happy? Okay, blah, 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 whatever it is.